That's what I'm talking about, baby. How about those birds? Now listen, we were down 17-0. I was a little worried. Now listen, I expected a slow start. I said, hey, it's going to be a slow start here, guys. Starters didn't play much in preseason, if at all. I know Wentz didn't play at all. I don't think Fletcher Cox did. So I was like, it's going to be a little bit of a slow start. But then we're down 17-0. I'm a little bit worried. I'm like, I don't know about this. You could tell they weren't prepared at all. Defense was getting destroyed. They were getting obliterated. I'm watching, I'm going, what the hell, dude? Like, I'm watching this, and I'm like, the first TD was a fluke TD. Vernon Davis, they throw a pass to him. I already knew as soon as the ball was snapped. I seen number 42, the scrub who used to play for the Vikings. I seen him. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. I'm all over the place. I'm so pumped up. I'm trying to talk. But listen, as soon as the ball was snapped, I already seen him. He's trying to cover Davis. And I seen him stumble a little like that. And he got tripped up. I'm like, oh, my God. That's automatic first down. He catches it. Vernon Davis catches it. Picks up the first down. Then dude tries to go back and try tackling him. And literally, it was like the worst tackle I ever saw. Tried to tackle him, and then he just went straight to the end zone. I'm like, that's like them little fluky things, But I was expecting to see those kind of fluky things like in the fourth quarter, but not right off the bat. That just proves they were unprepared. Defense, like I said, they played terrible at first. Then they started to turn it up and tune it up and get things going and grooving and moving. The offense, like I said, they started out a little shaky. Wentz was playing a little shaky at first, you could tell. And then he turned it around. And the minute he turned it around, I said, we won this game. We were down. Once he threw that one bomb into Djax, I celebrated so hard. I was like, hell, you know why? Because I've been waiting. I've been starving. I've been thriving at the mouth, dying to see one Wentz throw the ball one time, a bomb to Djax. That's all I wanted to see. For months, once we got him, I said, I cannot wait to see him with Wentz, man. This might be the best quarterback he ever played with, or is going to play with. And what happened? It was Djax's coming out show. It was his coming out party. 8 receptions, 154 yards, 2 touchdowns. The dude balled out. And two of the touchdowns were 50-plus yard touchdowns. Like, what more can you expect? I was like, dude, this is awesome. Like I said, though, was scared. They started out a little slow, a little sloppy because not playing in preseason. But once they turned it up and got it going, you were like, okay, we arrived. Wentz looked phenomenal once we got to that part. He controlled the whole offense like he always does. He showed everyone, hey, this is me. This is how I play. I was I was about to be MVP of the league, and then I got hurt, and everyone thinks all this stuff of me. And he balled out. There was a couple plays I'm like, this is the Wentz that I know. This is the Carson Wentz. When he had he was doing a double punt fake, then he moved out the pocket. He's rolling, bam, finds Alshon. Then another one, he did the same kind of thing, and then hit Zach Ertz with it. Everyone got touches. Everyone got catches. Everyone was getting it going. I'm sorry, I'm a little pumped up. We just won the game. We won the game, and I'm trying to get my things out. But like I said, I ain't gonna lie. 17. I was down 7. We were down 17-0, and I'm like, okay, I'm a little worried here. I expect a slow start, but now it might be too big of a hole to dig out. But once we got going, it was nothing. You know what I mean? Overall, though, Deshaun loved his performance. Wentz loved his performance. The running backs, though, I want to talk a little bit about the running backs. So, we've seen a lot of Miles Sanders out there. A lot today. And I was shocked. And I loved it because I love Miles Sanders. I already told you guys, I love him. I think he's a beast. But we saw a lot of them, and I wasn't expecting to see a lot of them at all. I was sitting there like, how the hell is he starting like crazy? Like, he was getting the majority of the carries and then a little bit of Darren Sproles. I'm like, where's Jordan Howard at? I'll tell you what, though. Every time Jordan Howard got the ball, the dude was making plays. Ripping off runs. The one where we just handed off to him, he plowed with the whole line with him, plowed through to get the first down. I was like, this guy right here. Then later on in the game, he gets more carries, and you see every carry he had was effective. And I'm like, why is he not getting a lot of touches here? Now, I love Miles Sanders, so I'm not bashing him. But you see when Howard was in, it was like automatic, boom, boom, boom. Then Miles Sanders comes in. He had some great. He ripped off a few good runs. I ain't gonna lie. He played pretty solid for his debut. I was just shocked that I was like, wow, is he like our starting back? And I seen a lot of him, and of course Sproles, a little bit of Jordan Howard, but he was the most effective when he got the carries. So we can talk about that later in the week. But like I said, you want to start Miles Sanders early, start him early. Don't matter to me. But it matters because Jordan Howard was showing effectiveness every time he ran the ball, and he didn't get enough touches. That's just my opinion. But definitely, I mean, the offense definitely balled out and showed us what we expected to see, and I'm pumped. Now, the defense, they did play a little shaky. Even when they started to play better throughout the game, they started to have a little comeback and a couple sacks, a couple of this. They still had a couple of plays where it was like, I don't know, how's that guy that wide open? Or how's this, how's that? Where Case Keenum. I'm so used to calling Kirk Cousins because he wears the same number as Kirk Cousins used to wear for the team. You know what I mean? Like, it literally looked like Kirk Cousins out there. But how did Case Keenum miss that receiver that was wide open? And I'm like, well, what I meant to say is, how the hell was he that wide open? This is in the midst of our comeback, too. I think this was after Deshaun's second bomb. Yeah, Deshaun got his second bomb, the second 50-plus yard pass touchdown. They go out on offense, the Redskins, and they tried to throw a bomb, and it was slightly overthrown. Thank God it was, because that was a wide open guy. He would have ran in for a touchdown. I don't know how people were getting that wide open. It's a little scary to me, a little bit, with the Falcons coming around, even though they just got blown up. But whatever, that's a different story. But I know the guys weren't prepared. I understand that. But, hey, we pulled out the win, made a comeback, did what we were supposed to do, which is beat the Skins. And I told people, I said, listen, if we played a little more in the preseason and some of these starters played, this game would have been a blowout. Honestly. Defense was a little shaky today. Slow start, but then throughout it the whole time, they were just shaky, in my opinion. That's just me. Then they had some, good plays or whatever, but I don't know. Okay, go Birds. Got the W. Loved the Deshaun coming out party. Welcome home, Djax. I loved it, man. Deshaun balled. Him and Wentz got a connection already like that. And, last year it was always Ertz. It looks like he's going to have a connection with Deshaun that's on something like that. And Deshaun's way faster. Of course, he's a receiver. But, hey, we'll see what happens. Let's go, Birds. Pumped up week 1 out the books. 1-0. About to go watch some Red Zone. Relax. Maybe watch a little bit of this Dallas and Giants game. Hopefully, Giants beat Dallas. Don't think so, but, hey, we'll see. I will say this, though. Nick Foles got hurt. I heard about it. I'm praying for you, Nick. I heard about it. As we're watching the game, it was the most crazy thing I've ever seen. I'm watching the game, and they're showing all the injuries with Wentz. They're going, Wentz's injuries, blah, 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 showing the whole timeline of his injuries. Literally, as they're talking about it, they go, let's take a tune in around the league. Dude pops up, and the guy's like, oh, Nick Foles throws this beautiful touchdown, beautiful pass. Boom. He goes, but then he left with a shoulder injury, out for the game. He broke his left clavicle or whatever the hell. He might be done for the season, but I hope not. Wish nothing but the best. It was just really weird. It was so. Even the announcer said, he was like, "Yo, we just literally rolled up all of Carson Wentz's injuries right here." And then the guy we were talking about who took his job, not took his job, but the guy who won the Super Bowl with us, just got hurt as we're talking about Wentz's injuries. I don't know. Let's go Birds. Flag was fly. On to Atlanta.